Welcome to Healing with Honey. Come sit with me. In another episode, I told you about how I came up with the name for this channel, Healing with Honey. Now, I'm going to tell you the other side to that story. And it involves my beautiful grandchildren and my amazing great-granddaughter. I am the grandmother of many grandchildren, some by blood, some by love. Only 5 of my blood relatives, and I even have a great-granddaughter. I'll explain that whole constellation another time. But today, I want to talk about how these children became my healers. My first grandson burst into the world just after my 40th birthday, and I was terrified. I was completely unprepared for this new role. I was in the delivery room. I cut his umbilical cord while his father looked like he just might pass out. And then I held this tiny little pale human being in my arms. And something burst wide open in my heart. He was pure delight, always happy, always a light. I called him my joy. And here's how he healed me. He taught me how to slow down and how to see God again. One day when he was about 3 years old, I had an important meeting. I was rushing him to get him into the car. He was kneeling in the backyard, completely still. The grass was tall, overdue for cutting. The wind moved through the grass like waves on water. I snapped, "You have to come right now." He said, "I can't. I'm watching God move through the grass." I forgot about my meeting. We sat there for another hour watching God move through that tall grass. That child healed my hurry. He reminded me that God is not in our schedules. God is already walking towards us. My second grandson is a bonus grandchild. When I entered his life, he already had 3 grandmothers. We had to figure out what he would call me. In the South, grandmas are often referred to as my dear. So I suggested dear. He thought I meant D-E-E-R. Dear made him think of Bambi. Bambi died. That was unacceptable. Then I remember my one nephew and the beautiful relationship he had with his grandmother. He called her Honey. And so I became Honey, especially to my northern grandchildren and their friends. This, my second grandson, my bonus grandson, healed me by teaching me that love finds its own name. You don't force it. You just listen for it. This second grandson of mine, I call him my heart. He and I played I Spy for years. He is almost 30 now, and I am still traumatized. I could never guess what he saw. It was always something 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks away. He also played tricks on me, like leaving fake poop on my bedroom floor. He healed me by teaching me not to take life or myself too seriously. Laughter is medicine, and Lord, he prescribed it daily. My first and only granddaughter is brilliance wrapped in fire. She graduated from high school early and at the top of her class. When she was 6, she told me she wanted to be born first so that she could be my joy, the name I gave to her older brother. I said to her, "You're my light." She looked at me and said, "Well, you can turn the light off." I tried to explain sunlight. She wasn't buying it. She is still my sunshine. She healed me by teaching that strong girls don't need permission to shine, and they don't dim themselves to be loved. My 3rd grandson has the most beautiful smile you have ever seen. He's an incredible track star. When he was 3, I moved in with him and his family because his mother was pregnant. I took him to preschool and I introduced myself as his grandmother. He looked confused and says, "You're not my grandmother. Nana is my grandmother." I explained to him that because I am his father's mother, I am also his grandmother. He thought about it carefully and said, "If you're my grandmother, you can't be my woman." That child healed me by reminding me that identity can expand without disappearing. I could be many things and still be me. My 4th grandson is my world. We go on big adventures together. He's a huge sports fan. There is never a dull moment with this one. He heals me by keeping me curious, moving, and engaged with the world. And then there is my great-granddaughter. When I was elevated to great-grandmother, I needed a new name. She calls me Gogo. She is my everything. When she arrived, I had to redefine myself all over again. And that's when I became Gogo. I babysat while her parents worked, and by 18 months, she walked and talked like a 70-year-old woman with back problems. Huddling the banister, climbing the stairs, I can still hear her saying, "Oh, Lord Jesus, help me, my back." She healed me by bringing me full circle, by showing me that life doesn't just move forward, it spirals. We return, we begin again. So tell me, in what ways do the people in your family help you heal? Especially the children who see God where we see inconvenience. This is Healing with Honey. We heal joyfully, we heal honestly, and we heal together.